We're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblin of all ages. Welcome back to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D streamer in this world and the next. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. Oh yeah! You got Carlos Garcia here, aka the nastiest Duke. You know, the land captain, Rampoo McNasty, and of course, I'm not here alone because I'm rocking with my Stormbreakers. Oh, yeah. You got Langston Embershard. You got Manto Zermeister. You got Krick. And of course, to lead us along on this epic adventure, the greatest goddamn D&D Beyond on the land here. It's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
Thank you, Mr. McNasty. It is good to be back on a Sunday with you all for a nice game of Goblins Under the Stairs, some Dungeons and Dragons. Since it has been a few weeks, I think I will take the recap away for everyone tonight. Yeah,
Big
absolutely.
Appreciate that.
You know, even my memory is a little foggy right now, so we'll see how this
Alex
goes.
said she remembers what happened last time, so she can do a recap for inspiration.
All right. Well, I'm inspired by that alone. But taking that is not for real, I will go ahead and take it away. So the last time we were together, the adventurers, the Stormbreakers, they were making their way back from the Nightmare Beast battle, and after a little bit of a divine intervention from their past friend Lurik, who is now in his sexy Deva form, they were able to get quickly teleported in a shimmering mist to the outpost of Dr. Sardonicus. And as they arrived there, they swiftly realized that their whole crew was under control and imprisoned by Dr. Sardonicus and his robot crew that he has helming the outpost there. And as you guys made your appearance, he appeared as well on a big kind of screen, a crystal lens screen, letting you guys know that he was quite surprised that you guys were able to survive and in fact kill the Nightmare Beast and bring back its tusk as was asked of you guys. But it was just all kind of a test, big snare really. And he was seemed to be, Langston kind of caught this. He seemed to be kind of amused by Lurik's death and his ability to come back into this new divine form. Very intrigued by it, but tensions grew as Rampoo was demanding to let go of the crew and not quite trusting of the doctor, but the rest of the party convinced Rampoo to back off a little bit, as he seemed like the doctor was not messing around, and these little black scarab-like devices he had on the backs of the necks of all the crew members seemed to be some sort of device that was going to potentially inflict some pain if Rampoo and the rest of the crew didn't fall in line. And so, taking your earnings and your winnings and being ushered off, you guys made your way back onto the airship. The rest of the crew followed behind you guys, and as you guys ascended out through the atmosphere, these mechanical like scarabs on the back of their necks unlatched, and they seemed to come back to their normal selves, free of their own will, and you guys drifted off into wild space into the first evening, and had yourselves a little bit of a reconnection with the crew, some chatter here and there, but most importantly, some much needed rest and some shut-eye. So as you guys pick it up here, drifting through wild space, a day's travel away from Zelthar 4 and the Great Hunt in the past, we will pick it up here. You guys are a level 11 now. Go ahead and take a long rest if you haven't done that already. Swap out any spells that you may need to, attune to anything you might need to as well. But as you guys wake up, finally in the comfort of your own beds, drifting through the twinkling stars of wild space, the day is yours to do as you please.
So, I wake up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of pissed off at this doctor. They're trying to screw us. And I just like, ugh. I feel like he got one over on us. So I'm kind of grumpy at that already. But I do make my way out of my room. And I'm going to go... Oh, I don't know why I'm floating out of space up there. But I'm going to go to the top of the ship. And, take a deep space breath. And just try to calm myself down so I can start in a good mood.
This Rampu kind of is the first one out and about, creaking onto the ship's wooden floor decks. You pass by Flinch, making himself some coffee in the morning, kind of gives you a little bit of a wave, sees that you're still in this kind of tense manner, so it doesn't bother you too much, but you make your way all the way up top, and Starbo, kind of stretching out his limbs a little bit, stretches to you and looks down at you. Good morning, Captain. How are you doing today?
Well, I was like thinking of what to say to him. I was like, to be honest, I'm still a little bit pissed off here. I'm happy we made it through the Great Hunt. I'm happy that we all survived, but that son of a bitch doctor got one on us. It doesn't feel good to walk away knowing that bastard has something to do with everything that's going on. And he tried to take our crew hostage, which just grinds my gears. He should be dead right now. Mark my words. I'm gonna make sure he pays for what he did.
I have no doubt about that, Rampu. Besides, I don't know if I was in any real harm. I kind of just stayed still and acted like a leaf here.
You know, I want to be too much of a tree heart, Anyways, what happened? Actually, can you tell me what happened around here while we were gone? How the hell did everybody get kidnapped? You must have seen something.
Yeah, he begins to start to explain, and as he's starting to explain, anyone else stirring about and getting their day going too.
Yeah, so with me not needing any sleep, I would just been sitting like on the edge of my bed, just eyes open, just twiddling my thumbs for 6 to 8 hours, waiting for the next person to kind of wake up. And once I would have heard, I presume Rampu, getting up and going up to the main deck, I'd be like, oh, finally, someone's awake. And then I pitter patter upstairs, only to find Rampu. And I'm like, I was looking for Langston, and I kind of just go back to like the corner of the deck and just sit there, crisscross applesauce, just waiting for Langston. See when he's gonna get up. Come on, I need something, bud.
Langston sleeps until 3 p.m. No, I'm kidding. Just
Where
leave
the
it
fuck
for
is he?
9 hours.
He's usually punctual at around 9:33.
I think you'll see after that. Like, I'll probably get my day going next. I'll exit the room. I'm gonna have to navigate the ship again. So bear with me. I think what I'm doing as I'm making my way up is I know it was tense yesterday with like everyone almost dying, and everything therein, as well as just everything we went through. So I think I'm going around like on the ship, like casting calm emotions on people. Just if I can see they're visibly distraught, I want to like do like a shoulder pat check-in. Like, cause the night before I was like, hey, everyone cool. But then today I'm like still going around as like sort of, I think my office now serves as like a part-time counseling center, if you will. So I'm like going up to everybody and being like, if you need me, you can find me in my office, and I'll just like be casting calm emotions as I go, especially to like our two friends we rescued from the Shadow Exchange, just because I'm like, you guys didn't deserve any of this to happen, and I am sorry, but I hope you're okay, and we'll make sure you get home, and I'll just like make sure they're chilling.
Kind of just like still like out of their element in this place here, really. And as you kind of calm them down a bit, you see them kind of breathing kind of more naturally than they had been, kind of looking more tense. But you kind of calm them down a little bit to reassure them. And as you do this, you notice that Flinch is like flat swatting away Aho from the area as Aho flies around his head with a little pitcher of some creamer as Flinch is making his coffee. He says, no, stop it! I told you I like it black.
Nope, let him help Flinch. She's not gonna stop. The only one who can get him to stop is Krick, and I don't know when that's going to be a thing, and he probably won't tell him to stop, so I'd say just let it happen.
As you do that, the calm emotions comes out as well, and Flinch kind of looks at, I guess creamer it is today, and he kind of holds up his glass to Aho, and Aho kind of starts to pour it in there, and it overflows, and you see Flinch kind of just shrug his shoulders. I guess that's what it is.
Good man. And then I guess do I see Manto just sitting in a corner after this whole thing's happening? Just like you just like sitting in the corner of like where the beds like come out into the main area, just like staring there at the entryway.
I would have been like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, 99 bottles of honey gulp ale on the wall, 99 bottles of ale, take one down, pass it around. Langston, finally! You're 8 minutes past where you slept in.
I did. So you know the times that we are not to be, near Rampu in the morning. I was not rolling those dice today.
Well, we have been through the ringer these last couple days, I will say. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But
you will see that like under my eyes is definitely still red. I was totally crying in my sleep, still trying to process everything that happened.
Well, if you ever want to talk about things, we could always go down to your office.
No, it's fine. Problems don't exist if you don't pretend they exist. It's fine. I'm chilling. It's fine. What do you need, buddy?
Is that the advice you give all your people?
Huh? No. No. Okay. Oh my God, no. Are you kidding me? You think I get an office just because I tell people what they want to hear?
I'm not going to get into that. Anyways. Okay. So, my Ion Stone of Reserve. I was wondering. I'm trying to empty this out so I can put light snare in it. Can you do that for me?
Sure. So, what did I put in there last? Is there still a fireball sitting in there? Is there?
No, it's
I lean in and I'm like, what the actual hell did I give you?
I had healing word and protection from energy, which I thought would have benefited us, for whatever Dr. Zarconicus was giving to us on this planet, but never really had to use it. So, I think in the future, light snare might benefit me a little bit more.
Okay, I can do that. So I mean, because what protection from energy is second level?
It's a second level, yeah.
Okay, and healing word, I think I gave you at the
first. You gave it at the first, and protection from energy was second. So I had 3. So light snare is a third level.
Yes. So if you empty those out, I got you covered. But can I like kick a wall to like make healing word have to go off on me? Be like, what can I? Okay, so someone needs to be hurt to use the spell, and I'll just like stare at a wall, and I'll look up, be like, Stavo, don't worry about it, and just slam into the wall as hard as I can.
Oh, Langston! Oh,
that hurt me more than it hurt you, I promise.
Yeah, you're right. It didn't really hurt.
Okay, cool, thanks. Just hunched over, just...
Thanks, Langston. And I just kind of walk away, go back sitting in the corner, and I'm like, all right, 97 bottles of ale.
So, no, why are you saying, use the healing word, empty it!
Oh.
You need to empty a stone.
Well, do you need healing?
Kinda. Yeah, hello, I have like swollen shin and like foot from kicking a wall.
Well, I think healing word is just physically, not psychologically. And physically, you're okay. I'm kidding.
Somebody throw a knife at me. Throw a knife at me then. Let's see if I can. You want to play dodge the knife? I'll play dodge the knife.
No, I'll cast healing word.
Super. And then what? Can you just use protection from energy and just have it out? And then if something happens, cool. If not, cooler. I don't think that's one that needs like something incoming, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure with just the ion, I can pick and choose when, like so long as you implement or like put the spells in there, like I can pick and choose what I want at free will. Like I don't have to use them up. Like if I
Oh.
have the slots already used, like so you didn't have to go out of your way to hurt yourself there, bud.
Oh, I thought that was the point, to make room.
I mean, I didn't tell you you had to do that.
Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. I'll like stretch my hands and make like a tangible like thread of light, and then I'll start doing like what is it with like the finger string art, like macrame? Is that what that is? You can like make different shapes and stuff. I'll stop making it and be like, hey, you have what I imagine is some type of tower of some descent. I don't know. It's like looks like the Eiffel Tower, but whatever. And I'll just keep making different shapes, and I'll like clap my hands together and put it in the stone for you. So you have light snare at your leisure.
Yep.
All right. Well, all this is going on. Is Krick rattling about?
Krick's been rattling for the last 3 hours. Lots and lots of rattling, the occasional explosion, and the kind of standard noise that comes out of his room. And eventually, as all that's coming on, you guys basically see the door come off of his room, like full hinge, just hit the other wall. As you see his head kind of stick out, and he slowly walks around the corner, and his entire armor is completely different than, like, you know, it's usually this sleek black, and now it's still sleek and black, but it's covered with thousands of little spikes on it. His standard helmet, which he has off, is basically, you know, kind of like a single devil horn on the right. The other one's kind of broken off. He's got a grill in, and I think Langston would probably notice that in times of distress, his kind of eye color changes, and his eyes are kind of like lightly flashing of like a very, very casual grill. Yup. Very, very light red as he kind of walks out, and he's not really laid back anymore. He's a little agitated.
I think I'll give Krick a pat on the shoulder and be like, 1, you're not in the mood for it, but fresh to death. I'll be the first to say it. 2, we do not forgive, we do not forget. And I'll like lock eyes with his new light red eyes and like give him a head nod.
Krick just kind of looks at you for a second. He's like, I could not have said that better myself. We have payback to send out.
We
As he
do.
looks over at Manto. He just kind of looks at you funny for half a second. Looks back at Langston. Yeah. Payback.
And Krick, it is almost time for your session, so I just want to put that in your wheelhouse. You know where my office is. I'll see you in about 15.
I would actually like a session after I have my... And he looks over. Aho! Coffee. Aho's flipping around. He speeds up twice as fast real quick. And when he said that, you guys noticed something a little weird. Krick's wearing a ring, and like one little kind of nanobot fled off the ring and went directly into Aho's mouth. And you notice he's moving 2, 3, 4 times as fast as he usually does. He's just this blur running around the entire kitchen, just making coffee as fast as he can. And he comes out, and there's like 7 cups of coffee on the table after like 30 seconds. And Krick just looks at him. About time, Aho. I kind of goes back.
I'll like whisper to Manto. I'm like, that seemed really fucking fast. Is he being a little unreasonable?
I imagine with nothing else to do on the ship while we're on the planet of Zelthar, he learned efficiency in the kitchen.
Oh my
But-
god.
Oh, yeah, thank you for the coffee. I appreciate that.
Yeah, my
Likewise,
goodness.
Krick. You look fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. And then you also notice there's just a weird design glowing on his armor. Doesn't say anything about it. He's not going to comment on it, but it's there.
You want to? Can I see? Is it a design we've seen before?
It's actually the design of the deity. What was it? Thorn.
Yeah.
From Lyric.
Oh, torn.
Yeah. But it's a little spiky. It doesn't quite look exactly like it.
But it like pays homage and like bears resemblance to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Langston absolutely clocks this and is just like, good. This is doing our boy right.
Yeah, it's like etched in there. It's like if it was on skin, it'd be bleeding. But it's on his armor.
It's chocolate, but one of these is mine. You just picked it.
And it tastes like chocolate.
Langston, right? like, nope. Fool me once.
Sorry, Julie doesn't know about her inside voice.
Thanks, Julie.
I was just messing with you.
Julie, get in the camera.
All right. So as or I guess yeah. Does anyone? I'm trying to send this picture of what the Katorm symbol looks like, but it's not working. Does anyone like or I guess Langston or Manto down there? Any follow-ups with that, or I'm gonna take it up to Rampu in a second. If not,
We're good.
all right. Yeah. So Rampu up top, as you can kind of hear everyone downstairs chit-chatting, getting their day going. You're kind of in this kind of in a state of mind where you're just kind of processing everything and taking it all in. And as you're talking to Starbo up here, you remember, of course, the little piece of shrapnel that you found the night before embedded in the wood that you kind of dug out, and you started drawing the insignia from that. And he goes on to explain, he's like, we were all just hanging out at the docks, and next thing you know, boom, 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 these three big explosions came up on top of the ship's deck, and, well, I had to play dead, and the rest of the crew, well actually thought they were dead. These concussive blasts, they just knocked them out clear as day, and then those robots, they came up on board, they put those black scarab-like things on the back of their necks, little mechanical kind of robot kind of things, and I swear I never saw Warwick look like that after that happened. All the emotion from his face completely gone, didn't speak, no fighting back, no nothing.
Damn. You said they threw these concussive blasts, huh?
Yeah, knocked them straight on their asses and out for, a few minutes at least.
So that's another thing we'll have to learn to perhaps combat. Thanks for the info. That's actually very, very helpful.
Sorry there wasn't more I could do, Captain. Kind of looks down at his roots implanted into the ship. Kind of stuck here.
I'm used to just standing around. But seriously, if those concussive grenades were able to kick your ass, must have been pretty strong. So,
yeah, I'm not just all bark. Got a little bit of bite too.
See what you did there again. I like it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Walk myself out, and I start yelling, "Oh, Krick! Krick!"
Up on the top deck, you guys hear muffled yelling of Rampu.
Krick!
Crick's just sitting there drinking his coffee. I think Rampu wants one of us.
Well, you have 3 extra cups.
Krick! God damn it! I see Langston sitting in his office, and I do a little air knock. Poo poo. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you okay? I'm not. Wait. Oh no, I thought there was someone in there. I think Crux moved out.
Oh no!
Just,
As he comes about to knock in, Warwick looks at you and gives you like shakes her hand with both his hands, Langston. Thank you. Really needed an ear for a moment. You know, some people say that an elephant never forgets, but a hippo, well, his heart never forgets. He kind of looks back at you with these doe eyes and then walks away as Rampu kind of walks away.
You'll be okay, Warwick. I'll be Rampu. I've been expecting you. Come on in, and I'll like fake recline. Quick, dust off my tweed that's not there. And be like, please take a seat. Straighten my hang in there poster.
I don't want to take much of your time. Have you seen Krick anywhere?
Oh, he's down in the galley. He's making coffee. And also Aho is a speed demon now. I don't know what happened, but just go there. I will tell you there is coffee for you and then some.
Okay, sounds good.
Are you,
all right.
Rampu? Is there anything you need to unpack? You know, there's more ways to healing than just physically.
Oh, I don't know what you mean. That sounds grosso, and I definitely don't want to heal physically with you. But no, I mean I'm still pretty pissed off at this doctor. But that's actually why I need Krick to plan my undying revenge, and you know, one day choke him with his own intestines. It's gonna be wonderful. That makes me feel better.
I know you're pissed, and I know we can get to the bottom. But again, if you need to pursue that on a deeper level.
Yeah, you know, deeper levels, the lower intestine. You know, if you want to really get in deep, to really bring out the revenge in you. But yeah, I think the upper intestine's fine. It doesn't piss me off that bad yet. We'll see. There's still time. But anyways, I'll catch you later.
Okay.
Krick! Start walking.
Langston is just nodding, and he's like, "Good. Yes, he's repressing. This surely won't come back to bite him in the butt." Shuffles imaginary papers together.
Rampu, you wander into this room and you see Topala sitting in the Spelljammer helm, hands to her 4 temples and navigating, controlling the ship, and she kind of hears you walk on in, and without turning or anything, she kind of lets out a sigh. Captain, how are you doing this morning?
So, well, I'm doing a lot better than you. However, I'm not looking for you. I do want to say, no hard feelings about getting angry yesterday. I wasn't really angry at you guys. I was pissed at this doctor for holding you hostage when, you know, that wasn't part of the deal. So, sorry if I took it out on you. Wasn't my intention, per se.
It's okay. Your anger, was deserved. But again, yeah, the direction towards us when we really didn't have any control over it one way or the other, it's a little unwarranted. But I appreciate the apology, and she kind of then turns her head to you now. We can go on moving forward from here.
I like it. Oh, actually, I'm looking for Krick, and
he's in the
work
kitchen.
on that whole control thing, because we are gonna have control over these fucking robots. You mark my words. Anyways, keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Do my thing.
Yeah. Keep on keeping on.
And as I walk away, I'm like, why did I fucking say keep on keeping on? I've never said that before. It's so awkward. Shit.
Yeah, Topal kind of sighs after you say that as well. The door shuts behind you, and you hear a steaming kind of sound coming from downstairs.
And that has to be Krick. And Krick. And
You called?
I walk before I get to Krick. I see to my right, Manto's there, and I'm just like, I give him a little nod. Manto, a second.
Yes, my lord.
Does have a nice ring to it, but I don't know how I feel about it. But just wanted to say, yeah, I'm sorry that I got upset with you after the son of a bitch doctor tried to kidnap everyone. It wasn't cool. The only thing I ask is that please do not question me in front of the group like that again. If you have something to say, I do have my captain's hours, and I'm willing to listen and discuss. But in a time of great danger like that, those kind of things could lead to a mutiny, which could be very dangerous. But with that being said, I should have said that to you in a more diplomatic way instead of blowing up. As a captain, I should know better. So I apologize for getting heated.
Apology accepted. And then I turn around and walk away. Psych. It's okay. No, you're absolutely right. One of the things that, and I'm guilty of it far too often than not, is being rather impulsive. I think I need to take a little bit more thought in doing what I believe is in the best interest of the crew, as opposed to what I feel like is the best interest in myself in the heat of the moment. But I do accept your apology, and I guess I should take this opportunity to also apologize for more than once jeopardizing the team and putting them in any increased risk of danger. Like I said, it's, growing up alone, I had to kind of act quick and do things on my own without the intel of others, as well as, a higher up or captain such as yourself. Just know I'm actively trying to change, and I think the experience that we had on Zelthar 4 kind of honed me in on that, and I need to do better. You're right. So I do apologize as well, and I accept your apology, Rampu.
As someone who spent quite a lot of time by themselves in the woods before he was a captain, I totally know what that's like to have that independence. For me, in some ways, it's refreshing to see someone who didn't get it beaten out of them in years of working in ships. So, in some ways, I'd like the crew to take more cues from you in those risks, because they do lead to rewards. But in some ways, it would be nice if you brought it down a notch. So I think we could all meet a little bit in the middle, and it'll be great. But anyways, I gotta talk to Krick over here.
No, you're right. You're right, and I'll have to learn to certainly bend a little bit. It's not gonna be easy, but I'm sure the rest of the lads would agree with what you had to say about, I guess, my impulsive behavior. But just know that I am gonna strive to do a little bit better.
Oh yeah. And I go to shake his hand, but he's got 4 of them, so I don't know what to do. So I just
yeah. I have my 2 go up, and I'm like down to one of them.
And by the time I get to the 4th one, I'm just tired, so I just give it like a high five.
I'm like, you know what? Just bring it in for a hug.
All right, that's a lot of hands. Anyways, Cricky.
Watch her bring those lower ones.
And I see Krick, and I'm like, God damn, Krick, look at you. Badass, man.
This old thing, as he slides a coffee over to him, and you and you notice, like, Langston mentioned Aho going crazy. Laho's just sitting in the corner, like panting, out of breath, just barely moving, like can't even walk an inch an inch.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Aho, why don't you take the afternoon off, buddy? It's a
Aho looks
lunchtime,
at you and
because we
collapses to the floor.
Wow. And I walk up to him and actually see, look back at Krick and, hey, Krick, what does Aho eat? Does he like electricity?
Probably.
And I go, hey, Aho, check this out. And I very lightly, like, do a little breath on him, which would be horrifying dragon breath to many people. But a little lightning electricity comes out. And so that hopefully will give him a little nourishment, a little energy shoot through his body.
You'd see him pop up and shoot into the kitchen like a bullet. Barely see him. And then you just hear just pots and pans clanging in the kitchen.
All right. I look
Krick's like,
back at Krick.
interesting.
It's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. So, I've been thinking, right? These bastards got the hang of us, and we couldn't stop these robots. But, what do robots seem to have some kind of maybe an affliction to, if channeled the right way? You know, the power of lightning, per se, electricity. Well, me being a dragon, having lots of lightning breath, would you be able to try to channel that into some sort of device that maybe I could wear, something like a helmet or some shit, that could channel said power to disrupt the robots' energy levels, or shut them down, or cause some kind of interference, or anything of the sort? Could you do it?
Well, with the right things, we can do just about anything. He kind of drifts off. Maybe if we had some sort of capacitor or other magical item that can help you focus your powers.
I don't know what any of that means, but I do like it. Imagine this. Doctor captures the crew again. He's putting out his little stupid ultimatums. I go, ha, suck it. I do my little thing. Robots fall down. Crew's free. We kill that bastard. Boom. Add bonus points if you have something that can also use said lightning to disrupt, you know, their other devices. Like apparently they have these concussive grenades that they used against the crew to knock them down. So anything with, we can start with robots and make our way up to bombs, but that is something that we'll also need to eventually deal with.
Yeah, I feel we'd have to find some components maybe for some sort of electricity helm. It's doable. If we have the time for it.
Well,
let me think on that.
I like it. And I take a sip of this coffee. And goddamn! Some good stuff.
Best coffee you've ever had.
It's you, but it's okay. Good stuff.
Outside of Langston's office, Flinch approaches and starts tapping into the air as well.
I'm like, yeah, Flinch, what's up? Come on in.
Hey, Langston. Kind of looks around. You have a moment?
Of course. What can I do for you?
Well, look, I don't want to say this in front of everyone, but something tells me that you're the brains of the group, and so I got something. Am I wrong? Do I have you clocked wrong?
No, I just flattering, absolutely flattering. Just please take a seat, and you see, we'll then hang up the poster, or like take down the poster that says "Sometimes you need a bigger sword" as a station. Like set that one under my desk. Be like, yes, of course, brains. What's up, Flinch?
So, well, so I was standing by one of those computers, and when I don't really remember everything that was going on when those implants were on our necks. I didn't really have full control, but I swear I heard the doctor muttering about, I don't know, he thinks that the Black Talons might be working for someone else. Not just him, and I don't know, he seems to think not someone in the vaults either, not one of the other gangs or groups or anything.
You mean, like... So, you heard him muttering. Did he say the name Gratz by any chance?
No, Gratz. I mean,
some prince? Was there mention of a prince?
I'm gonna roll something for him. Yeah, No, you do mention he did mention another name. Chains, purple chains.
The velvet chain.
The velvet chain.
That's what it was.
These groups and their color coding. Oh my goodness. So the Black Talons were reporting to the velvet chain. That's what you overheard.
It sounded like that the Talons weren't just selling weapons anymore, not just to the doctor to wherever, but they're stockpiling them with them.
Oh, that's problematic. Okay, so we can essentially infer that 2 of these groups are actually one and starting to join up.
It seemed like, I don't know, the Black Talons, they're working with this other group, or the other group's working with them. They're in cahoots with each other somehow.
Okay, super. That is insanely good to know, and I appreciate that, Flinch. Good lord, this gets worse by the day. So Langston's like running in his head, and he's like, the amethyst knife pulled up on us at the top of the mountain. The doctor's working with the Black Talons. The Black Talons are working with the velvet chain. We are the Stormbreakers. It's just like keeping it all together in his head. Suddenly he starts doing... Has everyone here seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I was about to pull up the GIF.
Of course. Yeah. Langston absolutely starts making a Pepe Sylvia map in his office next to all the motivational posters.
Yes.
He's like, Big Gino's over here. Okay, we got the Velvet Chain, but the Velvet Chain's actually working with the Black Talons. And who the actual fuck is Pepe Sylvia? Okay, whatever. I don't know why, but we'll come back to that. And it's just lets it go.
Pull that out really quick.
What are you talking about? This is one of the posters that Langston has hanging up on his wall in here.
Oh, I haven't been in his office yet.
Well, you shouldn't be talking to me then.
You're gonna want to see this. You're gonna want to see this. You'll just hear me yell from my office.
But yeah, Langston, I just, I thought that you'd like to know this information, and I don't know what exactly to make of it myself, but you're the smarter one, so I figured you might.
I appreciate that, and I will say, in lieu of my compatriots, don't cut them too short. They've all got good heads on their shoulders.
Yeah. Okay, Langston.
Flinch, you want to unpack that? You want to unpack what you're experiencing right now?
You see him kind of like roll his eyes in the back of his head, kind of thinking about some moments. No, we're good. Yeah.
This is an emotion and a situation that we know as judgment, therefore leading to bias. All right, it's not good. You need to get away from that.
Yeah, no, I think we're fine here. Warwick, you need some help? Thanks, Langston. He starts just hustle
it's
out.
implicit. It exists in all of it. Wait, okay.
Just kind of runs off, looks back at you, and just keeps on hustling a bit. Catches up with Crux and leaves you in your office.
All right. Well, this is compelling information. I will take my lunch break and exit the office, shutting the door behind me. And I'll go down to everyone in the galley. Oh, that's not the galley. God damn these portals. Hold on.
I know, man.
Gotta go down the stairs.
The vein of my existence.
Langston pops back and is like, this isn't where I parked my car. Goes back down.
See, I just role play it now. That's how you get my long.
It's like walking while talking on the phone. You're pacing around the ship.
That's right. That's That's
Literally
right.
I turn off my Bluetooth as I get down with everybody. And I'll just be like, all right, how's everyone doing? It looks like we actually had some breakthroughs from what I can see here.
Man, turn
Why
around.
is your voice instantly higher?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we're doing good.
Well, that is good. I just got some information that some of the crewmates experienced that looks like the Black Talons might be working with the Velvet Chain.
See, that makes sense.
So, I brought the Pepe Sylvia chart with me, and I'll set it up like on the wall for everybody to be like, okay, so Black Talons
Wait.
Working with-
First, wait. First, I look over at Aho with my cup of coffee and like,
Good call. We're gonna need refills.
Zip
Yeah, you know
zap
what? we
hoops.
might need a. You're right, Rampu. We might need a whole round of coffees for this. As
Yeah,
I would
I
have
was
seen
pretty
Langston
detailed,
kind of
my
pulling out
lines.
the whole like spreadsheet. Like this is entirely too much without a stimulant. Aho.
Gentlemen, this is something called Microsoft Excel. I hope you're sitting.
wow.
Macro hard.
Mhm.
Is anyone here familiar with Python? Asking for a friend.
I've eaten a few, my dad.
Oh, you mean like the reptile?
Correct.
That's right. It's
See,
delicious.
this rope looks like a snake, so therefore Python. This is just coding in the medieval times. Just strings connected. So
thank you, Aho.
yes, I
Yeah,
will.
my coffee.
While coffee in hand, I'll be like, "Oh, you even put cream? Oh my goodness, Krick, he is good. He is on the ball."
He's
Alright,
doing good
so,
today.
explain this doohickey here, which I really hope that you didn't stay up all night working on.
This is about 15 minutes while staring at my posters in my office. So we're crushing it right now.
I just want to let you know, you may have to go over this twice.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have you guys fact check me on some stuff because holy shit, do I get lost in the weeds on this one. So, amethyst knife. I'll like point to like a pink strand of string. They are a group in the Vaults of Karsus that also is no good. They are the ones who ran up on us at the top of the mountain in Zelthar after the Nightmare Beast trying to claim our victory. We're all clear on that?
Crick's nodding.
Were we able to actually confirm that that was the amethyst knife?
There was only one group in the entire tournament that was the amethyst knife. So I'm going on a limb here. I can't confirm nor deny. I mean, this is most plausible theory at the moment.
I just find it rather peculiar that there's a crate in the middle of the river that says AK, and then the continue.
I mean,
it seems a little far-fetched, but maybe you are right.
I mean, that again, this is the best I got to go off of at the moment. Unfortunately, we weren't really in a place to kind of, negotiate a talk at the time.
Touche. I don't have any other better thoughts, so I'm gonna listen.
All right, so we got them. We have the Black Talons, who the little string of black now that Dr. Zardonicus was working with, supplying weapons to, also getting some funding in return, and they had a little deal. Also, member of the Vaults of Karsus. Y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving right along, they are now in partnership with the Velvet Chain. Not so much selling weapons anymore, distributing, more so stockpiling, like they're in preparation for something to come down the line. And there's like a black and purple like string that now connect to meet them in the middle. And all of this, there's a web that runs down to point to the Vaults of Karsus at the bottom. And then I'll have another strand. I'll be like, now, Krick, this is why I need you to tag in for me because memory's a little foggy and there are a lot of groups and names and colors on this rainbow palette of criminal organizations we got, and I can only remember so much. Who does Big Gino belong to?
I know he's a slaver. I was not prepared for that question, unfortunately.
It's okay. I wasn't either. Langston's like in his head. He's like, "You're the." Here's in his head. You're the smart one, or you have the brains, and it's just like,
I know that he reports to Zorvax, who leads the Golden Eye.
Okay, and then
Gilded
Golden Eye, Gilded Eye, beautiful.
Gilded Eye.
Practically golden. Again, we're on a rainbow right now of this crime syndicate. So, Gilded Eye, we've got Big Gino, Zorvax, and then there's a little tiny picture of Garganale up there for memory. We forgive, we don't forget, and in some cases we don't forgive, nor do we forget. And I like look at Krick, point, and then get back up to it. Like, so this is another group. They are just kind of doing their own thing, but that's where Big Gino's from, and that's where you have some ties. And I'll tag that string going down. And then there's another group that is escaping me at the moment. Anyone? I can't think of it. Who is the one that we met up with that Lyric was infiltrating?
That's the Velvet Chain.
That was the Velvet Chain. Okay, the one with the 6 fingers reporting directly to Grotz. Okay. And I'll look at everyone and be like, am I forgetting any other big names in this mix? Probably am. There's a lot. You'll have to bear with me.
I think that makes sense.
I like it.
Hold on, let me see. How do we open the group notes thing again in D&D Beyond? Am I a dummy?
The journal tab on the top right, there should be a group
Aha!
journal folder, but it has not
Certainly
been
is.
updated since March of last year.
We're cooked.
That's,
We'll just close
that's
out
on
that.
you guys.
That's why we have it here.
Yep.
The
Oh,
group
good man.
notes and role playing game discussion too.
Yeah, that has a lot, but yeah,
Okay.
in the Discord.
I think you covered them all though.
So those are the big four. So we've got these big four heavy hitters, and then they all make up the Vaults of Karsus. And there are probably some other small names, big names that are looped into this. But this is where we're at right now. So we can assume the most common relationship, it would be the Velvet Chain and the Black Talons based on what we've been informed. But that doesn't also excuse the fact that the Amethyst Knife may be partnering with them in some way because they were a part of that competition. They had that crate labeled AK. So there's a chance that all of them are together, and then maybe they're gearing up for the Gilded Eye, or maybe the Gilded Eye is doing something behind the scenes. And they're all in on something.
I mean, I don't disagree with you that that was the Amethyst Knife that was up there. I'm saying that because I don't have a better idea. I just still find it a little far-fetched that there's a wooden crate in the middle of the river that says AK. Like, why didn't the doctor drop a crate in the middle of the river that said SB for the Stormbreakers?
I mean, it could have been a crate intended for them, and then they may have come across a monstrosity that may have made it so they couldn't collect their drop.
Are you insinuating that maybe the doctor was helping the Amethyst Knife?
Or they had supplies brought. I mean, yeah, honestly, based on him working with the Black Talons, this man clearly just only cares
makes
about
sense.
his own benefit and who he can get money from to further his own psychotic research. I don't think that's
I
on
mean,
the table.
Based off what we know about the doctor and him being corrupt, I wouldn't put it past him.
By no means.
I still find that a little less far-fetched than originally, but I still find it to be... I don't know.
I kind of like
Well,
it, to be honest. I think it makes a lot of sense.
At the end of the day, I think the Velvet Chain and the Black Talons are definitely in together fully
Yes.
with Dr. Zargonagus potentially, from my understanding, helping Gratz. Now,
And it's safe to say that we should assume that they're all working together and we can't trust any of them and that they're all enemies, our enemy right now. If we were to find out something to disprove it along the way, then, you know,
I guess
we change our opinion. But
the only line that I don't think fully goes to Dr. Zargonagus is the Gilded Eye. They're involved, but do we think their loyalties currently line up fully with Gratz?
I think they're still operating on an independent basis. And considering, again, their whole, modus operandi was to get you, and that's what our whole thing was known as. Wait, what? What is known?
Also, let me ask you guys this. Why would Dr. Zargonagus be stationed in Toril?
I don't think he's in Toril. I think he's in the Rings of Saloon right outside of Vaults of Karsus.
It's just Toril
Right
is
out.
close by proximity. That's their home base.
Yeah.
The Vaults of Karsus is where they're all culminating.
Yeah. He's
I
definitely
need
in the asteroid belt.
Good. Where did I to read? When did we freaking jump? Oh, I'm scrolling.
Yeah, I'm in my prior notebook.
Oh, you had to move on to a second one too? That makes me feel so good.
Well, no,
Ah,
Molly
shit.
and Evan's cat puked on this one, so I
uh,
had to get a new one. But I kept it for this exact moment.
I need to.
Yeah, so I mean, what did Langston just brought up about the Gilded Eye and how pretty much like what you guys really have known about them, a couple of things, but one thing was that the intent originally that you guys know of the Gilded Eye is that they sent, or at least Big Gino has sent people to get Krick when Krick was still being developed by the Black Talons.
Right.
I feel,
Oh, look at that.
even though they're not the nicest, I feel like they might be the farthest from Gratz in this entire web.
I would say so. I think the 3 colors we got, the Black Talons, Velvet Chain, and Amethyst Knife, are the closest tied to. Just from Amethyst Knife's being the second one out, maybe they were just participants, but there's no, there's no way to be certain. But I think this is all just a plan. If they are starting to stockpile weapons instead of just selling, then they're gearing up for, their own war.
They're also looking for something, for an artifact. That's not to say the other group isn't also looking for the same thing. It could be have the same. Well, we don't know what this artifact that they're looking for is. That is why they're out there, being as brutal as they are.
I thought they were just out there getting all the magic items to stockpile them for Gratz.
Yeah, and then they take them to the mirror.
And what have you guys learned about Grotz and what his intentions are with all that?
He's trying to bring war to our plane. Isn't he trying to
Trying to merge
Yeah.
them, right?
All right, with that in mind.
I believe he's trying to.
Okay, so he's putting his gears in motion.
Grotz is
Okay.
trying to have the Blood War spill into realm space.
Yeah.
And the Black Talons are stockpiling their future tech weaponry.
Yeah, and I know he's trying to use the Vaults of Karsus as his headquarters on this plane, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, and from my understanding, the Gilded Eye is the current rulers of the vault.
Yeah, Zorvax, who leads the
So-
Gilded Eye, yeah.
If Gratz is going to take over the vaults, he would have to take over the Gilded Eye.
Be that by either killing Zorvax or by committing him to his cause. So, for better or worse, the Gilded Eye's probably our best chance of either convincing them not to fold, or at least explaining this to them. And I'll look at Krick and I'll be like, and for better or worse, we have a chip at the table.
Sometimes you just have to give the people what they want. As he says that, is like my chain ball just hits the ground.
Got some balls on you, Krick.
At least one.
Okay.
Sometimes it's all you need.
So, to the Pepe Silvich, I'd be like, so are we all sort of at an understanding with this? I think what we need to do now is focus on Gilded Eye, make sure that they do not fall, or Gratz does not, if they are taken out, then Gratz kind of has his go of things.
Well, let me ask you guys something.
I'm all ears.
What is the next on the priority list?
I think
Are we
go to
going back to
vaults.
Toral? Or do we try and get an invite to the Vaults of Karsus, where we can find Big Gino?
I think we're going to the vaults.
I don't think it's as easy as just going to there and getting in there. That's
we
the
need-
problem.
Did we need an invitation for that? This is
You
not
need
me.
an invitation to get into the Vaults of Karsus.
Okay. So everything we've done, we've needed to be invited to. The hunt, the freaking death race. Well, I guess the death race was like a flyer you had to find, but you know.
We
Is
did win
there
we're
any-
the first group ever to win the Great Hunt. That alone should get us an invite to the vaults. Should be freaking celebrities.
But we might be able to get in with Krick's history.
I feel
Or-
like they'd want to talk to me. I'd like to talk to them.
Or we use a resource we might already have.
Which is what?
I'll like. So this is like out of game real quick. Did we ever come clean to Krick about the Gilded Eye? Like with Garganel's whole ordeal and everything?
No, you just gave me some money and I was happy.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay. That's what I thought. I was just you're like, you give
Okay,
Krick the
I
money
was
they
like-
gave you. He's like, yeah, all right. And he's like, here you go. You're like, thanks.
$3,000.
Amazing. Okay, so I'll gesture to Manta, or like try to form a thing with Manta real quick and be like, we never told Krick about the Gilded Eye and Garganel. Do we rip off that band-aid? Because I think he's RN.
We trust Krick and being able to keep his fucking mouth shut.
Yes?
Let's fucking rip it then.
Alright. Krick, you remember when Garganel gave you some funds, sort of out of the blue?
So nice of him.
It was. And God, if anyone wants to step in and help me with this, by all means, feel free. But
Listen,
I'm
this
really
is
like, yep,
exactly
okay,
what you're,
for sure. Yep, I
this
got
is
the
exactly
band-aid.
what you're bred to do.
Band-aids on me.
So you have that
Krick, and
poster. Hang in there, baby.
I'm
You got
hanging in
this.
there. Okay, all right, it's coming full circle. Oh boy. So Krick, that's lovely armor, by the way. When Garganel gave you that money, also you do immeasurable things for the ship, and everyone on here is very important.
I
Just want to
actually
emphasize
used some of the money to help with the armor.
that. Ah, then it was well spent. Love it.
Hold it in.
So Garganel may have taken a bounty from the Gilded Eye that they placed on you.
Why would he do that?
I had the same question.
You know, that's a good question, Krick.
That is, it certainly is. Boy, is it a good question.
And why is it a good question, Langston?
You're not helping.
He is
should go
actually.
ask
Teeing
him.
you up things
Yes.
you should say. So there you go.
So, but he, by, being a proxy for them for a short time until we, kind of got him to see the error of his ways and his folly and trying to almost turn on our buddy, he gave you the money, and he still might have an in with them. So we could potentially use that for our Vaults of Karsus entry.
I like how you turn things around, Langston. That was very good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. See, look, counseling is helping me be a better person. It can help everybody. The office is right upstairs. I'm just saying. Okay. So,
That's a great plan. Let me go talk to him now.
okay. Now, hold on. The Garganel?
He starts walking.
Wait.
Garganel usually upstairs. or
Langston,
downstairs?
try and calm him down.
I am trying. Hey, Krick, I will, shoulder slam Krick and calm emotions on him.
Good.
Do I have to do a?
Let me
save
see.
for that?
If you're unwilling, you actually might have
I'm
to.
very
Yeah.
unwilling.
Um,
Garganel's usually
Each-
upstairs, right? Or is he
Uh,
usually downstairs?
you must succeed on a charisma saving throw. Which is DC 15 for me.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Damn, never thought I'd have my buddy roll
That's
against
right.
me like
Nat
this.
20, Nat 20, Nat 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
The dice have their story to tell, and they are saying, "Not today, Krick. You aren't killing anyone today."
You're gonna fucking kill
Okay,
me.
built that fast.
Crick, you realize that he casts a spell on you, but you are still extremely calm in this moment.
Oh. So with that, I kind of calm down and I look at Langston. Can you drop the actual verbiage into the thing?
Yes, send it to the
I
game log.
certainly can. It is coming. Boop.
Center of the creature is being charmed and frightened condition. Becomes indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile towards.
If it
For
takes
an-
damage.
Witnesses its ally taking damage. The spell ends. It's 1 minute.
So,
Okay, so who am I not mad at?
Krick, you are not mad at Garganale or us for withholding this from you, as we only wanted to protect you. And Garganale, we talked sense to, and he's realized the error of his ways. So we can talk to
fair,
him.
I thought we should have told you way earlier, but they wanted to, keep their secrets.
This was also at the time where you were finding out a little bit about who Krick was as a person, and I was not trying to add more to that already very full plate of self-discovery.
See, excuses for lying. Always
Okay.
bad. But
Did we did? I don't think we lied.
I told him anything.
Okay, so I will look and be like, Krick, I'm a flawed half-elf, half-human man, whatever you want. I am sorry. I should have told you sooner. I didn't, and now here we are. You get money out of it.
Well, I am very indifferent among all of you right now.
So I mean, you want a group hug?
I look at them. I'm like, this is him though. No, I'm like, this is okay.
Well, I guess we should let Garganel know of our plans.
And all of a sudden, Krick is all indifferent, and I say, "That's a great idea." But hold on, I gotta go out for a minute. I'll be right back. I start walking, and on my way out, I stubbed the shit out of my toe,
You son
and
of a
it just
bitch.
hurts. Like, ah,
You
God
absolute
damn it!
son
Who
of a
put
bitch.
that there? Why is this here? That's gonna leave. Ah!
Did you step on a Lego? Yeah, I hate that.
The worst, right?
So, okay,
that
I see
really
what
hurt.
I see what you're doing. I have no choice. Wait, hold on.
I mean, has he taken damage?
Did Krick witness you?
I would say
sure he
that this is happening, and Krick doesn't really have much of an immediate reaction, but all of this passes within the time frame of 1 minute, and
Okay.
Krick's attitude. I mean, I'll let you take it from here.
As
Oh, yeah, this
as
one.
soon as he stubs his foot and just starts going, ow, 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 I'm like, yeah, we should talk to him now.
Okay.
Now.
I think so
And
too,
Crick's
Krick.
gonna start walking.
I
Where is
will turn
Garganel?
around and look at both of them, Manto and Rampu, and be like, how much can I do? How much can I mitigate?
I think you've done enough, buddy.
Okay, so we're just gonna let him die.
You
We're just
did
gonna let
great, Langston.
Okay.
Oh no, we should follow him and make sure that
Where
Krick
is he?
doesn't
Is he
kill
upstairs
him.
or
But
downstairs?
he was gonna find out about it.
Garganel's
So we
downstairs.
should deal. This is a good time to deal with this. And quite frankly, we have nothing better to do on the ship. So I could use some drama. That's not
Crick goes
related to us.
downstairs.
I feel like this is a
But we
reality
should follow
TV
it.
show. It's like Summer House,
Yeah,
but we're
literally.
on it.
We're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss it. And I follow him, and I take another
And
cup of
Krick is-
coffee real quick.
Crick
I
is
go.
stomping down as he gets closer and closer to the back door where Garganel is. It's this one, right? Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
it.
excited.
Yeah, you open up the door, swing it open, and you see a casket laying in the middle of the room.
Crick goes, as Crick steps in and he shuts the door behind him.
Nope, I'm in here too. I'll open it right away and be in with Krick. I'm like, no, buddy, we're not doing harm today.
How much?
And I'm just
how
peeking
much-
through the crack, just like sipping on my coffee, and I'm like zoot it, but I'm like psyched.
So I imagine like Crick open the door, goes in. Langston's right behind him. Langston just feels this like pressure push him away as Crick starts to just grow, and his armor starts expanding out as I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself if I
Oh,
can
God.
to become large or as big as I can be in this space accurately. So I
I
imagine
like pull on Langston's shirt as I see him grow. Like, you might want to back out, buddy.
No,
I imagine like it's
I'm like,
just,
it's fine,
it's
it's
the
fine.
door.
It's fine. Oh, you're good. Okay, open the door. I can't do it.
Yeah, like the door is open, but it's just Krick's back is the entirety of the door, and you guys can't even see there. See in there. So I imagine now there's Krick's in there, massive, and you just hear thud as his force demolisher hits the ground, and he just swings it and just right into the casket, shattering the casket.
Shit. You knock the casket with your demolishing ball, and it thunders into 1,000 pieces right there. And Garganale flails up out of bed, jumping up and swinging his arms back and forth like in a defensive position. And he kind of looks up at you. Oh, Jesus Christ, Krick, what the hell's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're friends now?
Kind of.
I can hear that one.
Yeah, he hears that in the hallway, and he takes a deep sigh. He's kind of trembling. They told you, huh?
Yes.
Look,
Now question. What didn't they tell me?
look, Krick, okay? I messed up. All right? I saw something in Gradia. It was hanging up behind the bars, a bounty sheet. It had the name Jorlin on there, but it was your face. I mean, same frame, same damn smile. He kind of rubs his forehead a bit. I didn't believe it at first. I thought maybe it was a mistake. I don't know, a trick or copy. I don't know. But I saw the payout, and I don't know. I don't have my crew anymore. I'm not doing my own pirating, and I don't know. I thought about it. Gold, time. I don't know. It made sense at the time, and I thought I could double cross them, but then I realized I really double crossed you guys, and I don't know. I told him I'd track you or track this Jorlin guy, and I took half the bounty. Look, I wasn't thinking clearly, okay? I didn't think it would come to this. As he's kind of like cowering.
I guess with that, Krick actually bends down because he's towering over him, bends down to like an inch of his face, and he's just, well, guess what? You found me, and now you're gonna take me there.
See, he kind of looks at you curiously. His eyes kind of go wide. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. It may not be a bounty, but they're gonna pay. And you're the ticket.
No, Krick, we can't go to the vault. That's a suicide mission. If you just try to go there and they're after you, clearly.
So then what do you propose?
I don't know. I was thinking that the hunt, if you guys would win that it would get you an invitation, but the way the doctor turned on us, and I don't know, things didn't go the way I thought there either. He kind of rubs his forehead. Maybe... he kind of swallows his pride for a minute. Maybe don't listen to my advice and just stick to your own gut. All you guys, you seem to be making much better decisions than me. But all I can say is that if we go into the Vaults of Karsus, just attempting to go in there, I mean, it's not just the Gilded Eye, it's not just the Black Talons, there's other gangs and groups and all organizations within there that, you know, with Zorvax's direction, will stop us.
To be fair, you are 0 for 2 right now.
And I go, ooh.
Look, all I know is, like, most of them at the vaults, you know, they trade in their secrets and souls and memories, and I know that you're one of them that could be potentially something that they want and everything, but, like, he starts scratching his head. I just feel like it's a suicide mission, man.
That's a fair point. Maybe you can help us infiltrate. Maybe there's a ship that we could board outside. Maybe you have something they want. We do have some time to think this through.
It's a lot of maybes, but Krick, I owe you one, and as long as it's not a signed, sealed death wish, you got me. I'm in your guys' debt. What can I say? I fucked up, okay? And I owe you guys. So yeah, if that we come across that, if that plan happens to work out, we can get me to sneak on in there with another crew. I'll do what I need to, but until then, I think we got a couple of days until we make our way there and a little bit more time to brainstorm.
With that, Krick, he's like leaning over him. Garganel's looking up, and slowly his face comes to eye, and then to his belly, and now Krick's his normal, like, 3-foot self, and he's just kind of looking up at him now, going, well, I guess we do have time to think. But you do owe me, as he leaves.
I hear him kind of sigh, like in disappointment of himself as you kind of leave, and I imagine you might probably walk by Langston and Ramp
And as
too.
he does so, I say, yeah, you owe him. And I walk out too.
Can't hear you, Langston.
Sorry, I muted because I was drinking water. I will peek my head in and be like, we established that this isn't new. We were trying to go guild, didn't know it'd go this route. My fault, and I'll start mending his casket back together for him.
It's pieces of wood floating up into the air and wedging their way back together. Kind of shakes his head. I mean, Langston, I know I fucked up, but the Gilded Eye, I don't think they're just gonna play fair if we just go on in there like this. They're gonna be 2 steps ahead of us, so we got to be 4 steps ahead of them, so that at least we can be on the same. Wait, does that math add up?
No, but I think they are also none the wiser. I'll level with Gargano and be like, how well informed are these organizations with each other's affairs and ongoings? Are they typically if 2 are working together, are they pretty, up to speed about that?
I'm sure they keep their cards close to their chest, but if they're working together, they have to have some sort of cooperation and coordination. But still, I'd imagine a lot of secrets are kept and withheld.
Okay. So let's say, hypothetically, there's no way that the Gilded Eye would know that 2, potentially 3 of these organizations are currently working in tandem and might be gunning for the Gilded Eye.
Wait, is that what's happening?
I'll take out the Pepe Sylvia chart and just kind of I'm not doing this again. I'm just gonna set that up and then just point to it and be like, eh.
You hear him kind of talk under his breath as you pull that out and you're explaining everything. The enemy of my enemy is... Wait, that math doesn't add up either, does it?
Not so. Potentially warn them of what's happening, or get them on our side, or at least maybe have them eradicate the other 3. I don't know. Who's the heaviest hitter of these? Would it be the Gilded Eye?
The Gilded Eye has probably the most power. They, bring in the most slavers and have the most numbers. But the Black Talons, by sheer technology standpoint and weaponry, they are quite the force to deal with, for sure. It's hard to say who would... I mean, in a 1-to-1 battle, it might be pretty even.
Okay. But even just having another group with the Black Talons already tips those pretty even scales.
That would tip the scales quite heavily, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, there's also the Prison Cartel, the Hollow Suns, the Starfire Syndicate. I mean, there's plenty of other groups in the Vaults.
So our best bet would be waiting on that invitation.
That or, yeah, kind of shakes his head. I really don't know if sneaking in is going to work so well. I mean, I get in there and then what do I do? But hey, we got a couple days to think about that. And as I expressed to Krick, I'm kind of reluctantly says, I'll do what I need to do to make sure it's right.
We'll see when that gets cashed in, but thank you for your insights, and I'll like finish putting the last piece together on his casket, and be like, we will probably be talking in the next few days, over the next few days.
Yeah, thanks. And as he looks at his casket being put back together, next time you guys can just knock. Not that heavy of a
Oh
sleeper.
no, believe me, you don't think I tried? You don't think I tried?
I'm sure you did, Langston, as he kind of slides the lid off and climbs in.
The calm emotions can only do so much until somebody stubs their toe.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. That really ruins your day. And kind of slides the casket lid back over and lays back.
Yep. Super. Then Langston gets in the hallway and is like, he does owe us one, and then walks up with everyone else.
Best day ever.
Well, I was thinking, if it is a suicide mission, I'm assuming you're like carrying around the Pepe chart.
Yep.
And on there somewhere is like Big Gino. And I just take a marker and just put a big circle around him and go, he's usually at Journey's leg. He may not be at the vaults.
That could be our
Do
start.
we take one hostage. Or something else.
One way or another, we do need to get to those vaults, and if they're at a thing that's part of the outreach of it, like not technically within the vaults, then I think that would be our best bet.
We have some time to think, but as we get closer, maybe we'll run into one of these syndicates, a base, or something that isn't quite as secure as the vaults. Oh, and by the way, thanks for telling me. I appreciated that, Langston.
I will like hang my head and be like, I'm sorry, it wasn't sooner. You should have known. I just didn't want to add more to your, what was going on. I genuinely tried to keep your interest at heart.
I appreciate it. Maybe we can get the other half of this bounty soon.
I think we just might. I will get off my lunch break now and go back up to my office.
You see Flinch waiting outside, kind of pacing around as you make your way back on up there. Oh, Langston!
Oh.
I was thinking about what you were talking about earlier, and do you have a minute?
Absolutely, come on in.
He kind of goes in, and he just starts to rant to you. And as this is going on, is there anything throughout the day that you guys need to do in addition to this?
I'm just working.
You head back to your workstation, your room, and you get back to what are you working on?
I think I still have some time left on Manto's +1 laser that I had from last time.
All right, so yeah, you can do what you need to do for that.
Yeah, laser pistol.
I'm gonna go
86
back to my
bottles of
lock.
ale on the wall. 86 bottles of ale.
I'm going to put 8 hours against it for the rest of the day.
Sounds good.
It's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to lock picking practice. It's been a while.
Yeah, you follow Krick behind and slam your door, lock it behind you, and start to do what you need to do to get your lock picking skills up. You may go ahead and make a check for that. Manto's still counting extremely slow. He started the day at 99. He's down to 87 bottles of beer. It's been a few hours as he's taking his time. Manto, anything that you're adding into this moment?
Manto?
Manto.
Is he dead?
I don't
He
know.
looks like it.
Is he frozen?
I guess he's not
Oh,
adding
he's-
anything.
No,
He must be
frozen.
frozen.
No, he's not.
Can you hear us, dude?
What'd you say?
There it is.
There he is.
I was mentioning how you're taking some time counting. It's been a few hours. You're going from 99 bottles to 87 bottles. Anything that you're doing in addition to this, as the Krick goes to start continue working on your
Yeah,
gun.
I said I didn't have a formal education. It took a
Oh.
long time to count minus 12 bottles.
Gotcha. He must not have been into the mic. He has a manto counting. He's using. He's got 20 fingers, so he's count on. So he can get at least that low. Might have to restart once he gets to 20.
Yeah, but it's not that easy.
As you guys are kind of making your way around the ship and doing your stuff, flinch back up to Langston on the top. And seeing that's where I think it all started. He's kind of like 5 minutes into a story here with you.
Here we go.
And he's
Langston, help him, please.
I'm on it.
He looks, Warwick and I, we've been buddies for some time here, but between you and I, he kind of looks over, make sure Warwick's not listening to him. He kind of is more like a motherly figure than a friend sometimes. He's always telling me to clean up after myself and put my dishes away and pick that sock up off the ground and, let a Hadozi live, right?
I mean, I get let a Hadozi live. I do. I gesture to a half-elf. But in that same notion, you mentioned not having any semblance of responsibility in your life so far. So maybe while taking you under his wing, he's trying to expand on that and give you a sense of that. Helps you develop your identity, understand how responsibility can play a role in your own development, while still giving you a place you can call home.
Kind of looks at you, one eye larger than the other. Is he paying you or something?
Free of charge, baby.
Well, all right. Well, I appreciate the input, I guess. Yeah. I guess I'll start picking my socks up off the ground. Hey, Langston, stick to your day job. And he walks out.
It's okay. The truth hurts, doesn't it? I close the door behind
Kind
him.
of kicks a wall. Ah, shit, that hurts.
These walls are coming for us all today. I'll tell you what.
As you guys continue your travels, before I expedite or carry on, is there anything that anyone wants to chime in with? All right. Silence speaks loud. So as you guys continue your travels, then 8 hours of building for Krick. Rampu, you get your practice in as well and your lockpicking skills. Day 1 passes, and you guys are on to day 2, and I will move you guys over to the realm space map real quick so we can see just about where you guys are moving to and how far. Day 1 goes off without any hitches and no problems whatsoever as you guys continue your travels towards the Belt of Selûne, which is right here. Journey's Leg somewhere over yonder, Belkin's Rim up here, and Toril in between you guys and all of that. Rocket Brawl also between Toril and you guys too. So yeah, you guys look like you're about, let's see, what is that? 8 days travel at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, till Selûne. So yeah, with this map up and you guys, travel in mind, anything you guys want to chime in with?
Rocket Brawl's the the capital of realm space, right? Kind of like
Yeah, it's a big outpost.
like the actual town. Yeah.
Yeah, it's where you guys first stopped off at.
Yep. I don't know what your thoughts are, guys, but if we're not going to go right to the vaults, I think it's either Journey's Leg for Big Gino, or we go to the Rock of Brawl and make a name for ourselves, maybe. Get that invite.
Right.
I mean, we could also stock up on some supplies somewhere as well.
Yeah, we definitely need some more supplies.
That
for
would probably
sure.
be the Rock, because it's a town.
I think so. I think maybe stop in there, get some supplies up. Maybe we can, buff up the ship a little too if we're feeling so charitable.
Don't we know the head of the watch there?
Oh, I can't remember his name for the light. There are too many names thrown at me.
They might have some laser
Yeah.
pistol ammo.
Yeah, aren't they connected to somebody's sending stone though? I thought.
The dude back at what is it? Hold on, let me close my sheet. Sorry. The dude back at
Oh, that was a
Garadia, who I can keep in touch with. Also, we do have those 2 people we saved, that do need to get home at some point. I'll whisper that and be like, at some point.
I mean,
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
a drop
Totally
at the
forgot
Rock
about
of
'em.
Brawl. They could sort it out from there.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe we head there next and see if our connections can get us in to the next leg.
That'd be fine.
On day 2 of travel, anything in particular that you guys need to take care of? Any RP or continue on?
Can I do one thing, if that's okay?
Please, yeah, you can do several things, yeah.
Can I just divination with Saluna? And in this case, it's kind of what is it? 25 gold piece. Okay. Let me take that in my inventory before I forget, because I will. So with that, I'm kind of looking for sort of more stuff on my father, if that makes sense. Because he had like such an influence, whether it was like inspired by the Nightmare Beast or whether he's actually, up to no good, making trouble in the neighborhood, type of deal. And so I'm just kind of like looking to see like, where is my father currently? Because I can like ask a question about a specific goal, and then it's, either a reply or a cryptic rhyme, whatever the heck you're feeling.
All right. So yeah, how do you go about doing this exactly?
I think I am in my office, and I like have my scarf like laid out like across my lap, sitting on the floor. And I just am like kind of calling up to Saluna, just with the image of like my father and like his hood and everything that from the nightmare where he like stabbed me and was like, "Oh, you're coming over to the dark side." Just seeing, if she could show me a glimpse or something of like where he is at presently.
As you kind of reach out to your divinity, the moon on your chest starts to pulse with this little bit of glow. You feel that cool wind sweep up behind you. The moonlight, it doesn't fade. It kind of just stays pulsing, growing, the cold kind of feeling. And Saluna's voice comes softly. She says, "The Lord of Murder hides where the moon cannot reach. He burrows. He waits. He remembers." And kind of before you, stars kind of start to shimmer, and some of them grow brighter, showing different shades of color. And with that, you get kind of like this little bit of a vision. It's almost like a pixelated kind of screen that you're able to see showing through the stars, this vision. And you see like these ancient old kind of stone chambers, subterranean. There must be, no dark or no light shining through here at all. You see a body on this like kind of stone slab altar, or with the vision, you're not even sure if it's really a body or if it's something trying to, or it kind of looks like one, but it's kind of half formed, and you see these kind of ritual scars on it with these blood flowing downward from the slab down to the ground. And as you're watching this scene, Saluna's words kind of ring out once again. "Beneath Toril, beneath familiar skies, beneath the land that raised you." And you feel this kind of heaviness in your chest. not exactly like fear, but more of like this recognition. Like you can't believe this, and you hear the words once again. Your father walks above what his god sleeps beneath. And the moonlight kind of flickers again, and as you watch the blood kind of spill out and fill all those stars with red, you hear these words kind of ring out. You are not meant to face him yet, but you are meant to know where to look. And the vision kind of begins to fade out from that moment there, and in your mind you can remember seeing kind of fragments. Actually, go ahead and make a history check for me.
Oh, baby, a roll. You guys know what's coming. Oh, shocker. 22.
Nice.
As like kind of this vision begins to pool, it kind of like almost like, you know, zooming out from twirl essentially back through space, and kind of like back to the stars where you are. At this doing that pool, you get this faint glance of this familiar kind of say like an abandoned shrine, these old catacombs, kind of nearby where you grew up. Something that you immediately recognize when you like kind of piece it together as something not too far from where you came from.
Okay. Well, this is good to know, but also good to know that it is not yet time, and I don't have to do an audible, a self-serving journey. Cool. I will thank my goddess. Hands together. Big ups. This isn't going to mess with my mental at all. And we pocket this for later. And then I'll just like start tracing like what I saw in the stars to just kind of like solidify everything that was just told to me and be like, okay, super. Back home it is at some point.
As Langston kind of traces the stars with his forefinger through the air, the rest of you all on the ship taking care of any other task, chiming in and following up with Langston or anything, or any other things you want to take care of?
I think I'm gonna keep working on my lock picking. Well, I can.
I'm gonna get some more building in.
Cool. How many lockpick hours you got there now?
I've actually been looking for the last like 20 minutes to see where I put it, but I forget where my character sheet is saved. There's so much shit in there.
I think it's probably under the bottom of your notes or something, or your inventory. Yeah, I don't know, somewhere on there. But yeah, Krick, you can go ahead and mark whatever you take care of on yours too. However many hours, or the 8 hours. And Manto, anything for you as well?
Can't hear you.
We're just chilling.
All right, just chilling indeed. All right, so as you guys continue on then, second day of travel, Langston speaking to Saluna, Krick working on his the laser pistol for Manto, and Rampu fidgeting with his fidget spinner and his lock picking stuff. Yeah, just all day.
It spins.
You guys successfully make it on a second day of travel. You can take another long rest if you need to, swap out any other spells if you need to. Rampu, let's see, I'm looking at your stuff. Let's see if I see it anywhere. I don't. You probably put it just like in the Discord somewhere, honestly. Unless you have it on your own kind of notes somewhere. I'm not sure if you do.
What's on my old character sheet? Because remember, you changed mine.
It could.
You made me a new character sheet when.
Oh yeah. That happened during the wild hunt. Yeah. Because I got my stuff too.
Yeah,
But I deleted the old one. So.
It could be.
I'll
You
look.
were at least at like 20, so
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Like 20, 24.
yeah, that's cool. You can do 24. That's a divisible number of 8. So yeah. All right. Cool. So day 2 of travel done, and you guys can continue on your switching out any stuff if you need to. But yeah, on day 3, uh, keep on keeping on, or do you guys have anything to do?
Could we
Keep
use that
luck with it.
scrying thing on Vashir? Don't we have a scrying pool?
Oh yeah, we have the mirror.
Listen.
We have Manto's mirror.
Yeah.
Do we
Just
want
to
to
see
try
if
and
he's
use that?
around. Yeah, can we try to use that? Just see where Vashir is. Because I remember we were. bumping
Oh,
before.
yes. Let's gather around, everyone. Rampu, you as well.
All right.
Forgot. Did we have anything?
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right, everyone. Grab everyone's hand. It's gonna
Yep.
be okay. It'll last
Hand it up.
all of 30 seconds.
Best 30 seconds of the day.
Maybe.
Let me pull that up.
It could last longer. Couldn't tell you.
Sent to the game log. I just found it.
Oh, thank you. All right. So Manto pulls everyone together, put the scrying mirror out. A little dusty. The surface of it kind of still swirling with a little bit of a kind of obscurity, this kind of silvery kind of mist. But as you pull it on out, go ahead and what do you do?
All right, everyone, grab a hold, grab a hold,
Yep.
grab a hold. We need
We're
all
in.
the help we can get, as per usual. We've done this before. Yes, Rampu, you have a question.
I'm holding out my hand.
Okay, yeah.
So someone take it.
Well, my like fourth arm would extend out and be like, all right, yep, we got this. And then I'd be like, all right, everyone, on the count of 3, we say, mirror, mirror, show us Vashir. 1, 2, 2.5, 2.5, 3. Mirror, mirror, show us Vashir.
Sheer.
That was one of the
Vashir.
better ones.
All right. So, I need
So
to
he
make
should
a-
have disadvantage on that save, though.
Why is
Yep.
that?
Because we said it well.
I was like, what am I missing on this description? Let me make a save. Roll to myself.
Boo.
We'll just see what he has. All right. So let's see real quick. Yes. So as you kind of mutter these words to each other in a cacophony of harmonies, all holding hands with each other, you stare intently at the mirror, waiting and waiting as that silvery mist swirls and begins to spin faster and faster and faster. And as you guys are staring intently at it, this swirling mist kind of just stops. And then kind of just does this like kind of pulsating, slow, cloudy kind of movement. And a minute or so has passed by with no images showing, and quite certain that it's not going to work right now, unfortunately.
I
Brutal.
hate this thing.
We can try again tomorrow. We can try it every day for a week.
That's true.
I think out of the 7 times we've used this thing, it's only worked once.
It's better than 0. And plus, in the grand scheme of things, you did make it so that an innocent person on Garadia was not targeted. So, grand scheme of things.
Well, then you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. For sure.
So as this day or this attempt happens, is there any other other than, I'm assuming, Krick working and Rampu working on Locke's stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
Anything else for anyone? You can certainly attempt this scry again on the next day.
Oh, there is one thing. Can I use my sending stone for oh god, what was his name? Captain Dude on Gradia every time. I always wait like 3 months.
It
before
kind
I
of
talk
sounds
to the
like
guy.
Garadia.
Is it Garak?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll just message
Fuck
Garak and I'll just let him know. Be like, heading to Rock of Brawl. Do you want to pick up the 2 guys we saved? Love, Langston.
A couple minutes pass by. You get a little vibrational buzz back on the stone. Langston, glad to hear you're alive.
Yeah, not so easy, is it?
Kind of stops for a moment. Rock of Brawl. It's a bit far. I'll see what I can do. For now, if you run into anywhere to drop them off, do, and then it cuts off.
I think I still had 1 word left. Langston sends back K.
He looks at it and shakes it. Ah.
Does punctuation count as a word?
No
I put a
period.
period after that.
Yeah. Incredible. Yeah, so you get that response from him. Essentially, you know, he's happy to hear that you guys are alive, a little surprised, but also lets you know to Rock of Brawl is a little bit far from him. Truly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Shoot. Do we know anything about Glyph that's off to our starboard over here?
Make a history check.
Alrighty. 16.
16, not bad. Yeah, what you know about it is that it is a bastion for Illithids and Mind Flayers.
Oh. Alrighty.
Shall we visit?
I look at the 2 guys we picked up and be like, no. No. Okay.
You do know that there are 3 moons also that orbit it, and there's like a asteroid belt kind of, you know, a ring that spirals around it too. But yeah, the planet itself is
anything close to a planet of mind flay. You had me in the first half at Bastion, I'm not gonna lie, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to put them anywhere near that. Is there any place that's like, geez, nothing's really noteworthy.
Empty space till we get there, really.
Yeah, pretty much, unless like asteroids and rocks and stuff. Can I poll both of them? I remember one's name is Dervik. Can you please refresh me of the other one's name? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure. Davion.
Okay, it was a D. I'm not crazy.
Is the double D.
So I think I'm gonna poll them, and be like, hey, fellas, no, it's been an absolutely hectic ride for y'all. I don't know if you heard, so we're currently heading sort of the polar opposite direction of Garadia. And I want you 2 to be able to get back home. So, because we're also kind of working on a time crunch, for sake of, you know, not mass death in universe, I still want to be, you know, compassionate to your wishes. Where can we leave you? Do you want to come with us? Are you about that type of life? What works for you?
Kind of looks at you. Look, I don't even really truly know what the hell they wanted with us, other than we got these like magic items. Like, it kind of looks around at Dervik. Like, man, maybe you're like, I don't know, Dervik looks at Davion. I've been kind of wondering the same thing. We've just been kind of going around with you guys, and I mean, we're really thankful and all for you guys saving us, but what the hell's been going on here?
Well, I mean, pretty much, I'll like go for the Pepe Sylvia map, and I'm like, you know what? No, nope, they don't need that. They don't need it. And I was gonna be like, essentially, God-ish, God-adjacent, kind of just wants death of universe. We are kind of what stands between him and that. You've been roped into this because you had really cool, pretty objects.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. So yeah, I get that you guys are like really strong and powerful and everything, and probably best to be on your guys' side. But I'm not sure we need to be involved in any of this at all.
I mean, I had a feeling. Didn't want to assume. You know, it's.
We picked them up from the Great Hunt, right?
No, from the Shadow Exchange.
That was Shadow Exchange.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is the Shadow Exchange. Do they have any tattoos on them related to the other guilds or anything like that?
Rip.
Yeah, you guys have seen them over plenty of times. Yeah, they don't
Okay.
seem to have anything, any
Okay.
insignias or
Alright.
anything like that. Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
Hold on. You can teleport. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, brutal. I actually have something that can teleport. Here, I'm gonna send this into the game log because I want you all to experience the sadness I just had. Why can't I? Hold on. So, was going to try to use this to try and help them out.
You have to have a spot, yeah.
But unless we can say Garadia is a sanctuary, more specifically, Garak's office. I think it because it,
first.
yeah, and because I didn't have the spell and previously labeled one, I think that would be a stretch and a half. But you know,
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
I
just
will
got
always
this.
ask.
Yeah. 6th level. You just got it. Nah, unfortunately not.
well,
I was trying to think of some way to bend, but I don't think so.
I was
good to
in my
cast it
brain. I
now.
was just like, he called Garadia a sanctuary at some point, but just not for the good things. Can we?
Did you
Can
say
we use that?
Did you say your office is your sanctuary?
Honestly, probably.
You cast it like that?
I mean, yeah, but it's a place I've been at before, so I was trying to be like, can I get them back to Garadia? It's like, for example, like let's say in Crazy World, I labeled the doctor's lab as my sanctuary. We could be in Rock of Brawl, and I could be like, you know what? To the lab, and then we're out. Because there's no limit on distance, but...
Well, speaking of that, you might as well cast it now in your sanctuary, just in case we ever need it in the future.
I mean, true.
So back to Davion and Dervik, though, as you're talking to them about it, and Davion, well, I'm sorry. The original kind of ask of them was just that, just trying to figure out what they want to do now, right? Essentially.
Essentially, yeah. And if it's like, do you want along for this crazy ass ride, or do you just want us to find a spot to leave you and either make a life for your own or get in touch with family and loved ones if you can?
Davion is like, I know you guys are all like powerful and strong and stuff, but like, I think I got like a girlfriend, and she's gonna be mad at me, like if I don't get back. And kind of looks over at Dervik, and Dervik looks at you guys. And look, well, I don't have a girlfriend, and you guys are kind of fun. Coffee's good at least. I can hang around for a little bit.
All right.
Davion looks at. Oh, he's not speaking for me though.
No, by no means. We can drop you off somewhere down. That's fine. I'm not. Again, this is not like a locking. Well, hold on. I'll like look at Rampu and be like, they're not like stuck here, right? We are cool to drop off Davion if he wants to be dropped off.
Yeah, as long as it's on the way to somewhere that we're actually going, though, buddy.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, but I look over at Davion. Between you and I, when was the last time you even reached out to your girlfriend? She probably has a new boyfriend by now.
No.
I'm gonna need you to bite your tongue, Rampu.
I mean, I'm just saying, you're kind of better off with the boys for now.
Seem kind
Dog,
of,
if it makes you
You're
feel
actually-
any better, mine is dead.
You could be right. You could be right.
that just makes me sad for you.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah,
I like
Davion
stick.
isn't dead. She's just banging some other guy. Fucking pay attention, Langston.
You see him slam his fist on the table. She's not banging some other guy, all right?
I mean, not right now, but like probably later tonight.
He's probably having lunch right now. I look at my.
That's right.
You see, he punches. He makes a fist and he
For her.
punches the wall. And as he winds up, you see, he come with as much strength and gusto as he can. He punches the wall, and you just hear this dead sound as he does not budge through it whatsoever, as he was expecting to bust through. He kind of looks at his knuckle. Fuck! As it's red and all bloodied now. He's kind of shaking it off.
I said, "Oh, he hit the stud. No, you don't want to punch that area. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, your girlfriend got quite the catch. You are a stud finder.
That's a rookie mistake there."
You see him kind of raging now.
Oh,
Does someone have a sword
See?
for me or something?
oh, so you're in.
No. You're gonna feel better. You can have some of this coffee. Make me feel great.
Kind of looks over Aho floating around with the coffee. He's got half full mug already. Okay, yeah, I could use a little bit more. He leans it on over. Shaking.
There we go. So yeah, you have what's that? The map between here and where we're potentially going. Pick a spot, and I'm happy to drop you off.
Oh.
But again, so
Kind of
yeah,
looks at the map. There's. All right, I see what you're doing. I'm essentially you're making me stay with you, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, we are kind of trying to like save the universe. You know what I mean? It's not like we're
Wait.
just like
We're maybe if I save the universe, I'm with the group that saves the universe. I can get my girlfriend back from that asshole that took her.
that's right.
Hypothetical. Hypothetical. Can you prove it?
You see him punch his hands, like make a fist. Ah, stings. Yeah, let's.
I'll bandage him with a healer's kit. I'll be like, all right, buddy, you keep that rage going.
You know what? I'm with Dervik. I can tough it out with you guys.
All right.
All right.
We got 2 more helping hands.
So maybe one more. Kind of waving the other one off.
Nope, bring it here. Bring it here. I'll use a charge of the healer's kit on him because I have that and haven't needed to use that in God knows how long.
Okay.
So bandage his hand up, get him whatever he lost HP from it from hitting it too hard for himself.
Hey, that's nice. Hey, you're good at that. You got really soft
Appreciate
hands. Really
Thank you. I've been
Really?
told.
gentle touch.
Hmm?
Kind of reminds me of my. Let's go. Let's keep going.
You punch with the other hand. I'm not doing it again.
Kind of. Well,
You know what? Davion, come up to my office. Come on. You and me, we're gonna sit down.
kind of follows you sheepishly, and yeah, you guys had your meeting, and throughout this day, as you guys, he's
Your
going on,
meeting.
yeah, he's going on about this, he starts bawling about his girlfriend and everything, going on about past stories of his youth and abandonment issues and everything. Regardless, you guys continue on your travels, and that was day 3. If you guys didn't mark what you needed to do already, Rampu and Krick, you can do that. But as that wraps up, day 4 comes swiftly, and I'll bring you guys back over to like the scene or whatever. You guys can see what you're looking at. So yeah, we're like 5 days out from where you guys need to be going. Here we go. And as you guys continue your travels going through, it's been quite easy traveling thus far. I mean, 4 days have flown on by. On this day, whereas in-game 4 days took us about 4 months to play through. But regardless, we continue on nonetheless. That's what I love about D&D. You travel thousands of miles. It takes a couple of a couple of minutes to do.
Jupiter days.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
Walking through a room is 3 days.
exactly. Yeah. But as you guys continue on your travels, everyone kind of feeling the camaraderie once again, being back on the ship and away from Zalthar 4. Got a goal in mind, plans laid out, everyone kind of on board and feeling rejuvenated and rested. You got sailed through the starry mist of wild space towards Toril and the belt of Tears of Saluna. And as you guys do so, day 4, anything to chime in with?
Can we try the mirror again? Really want to know what Bashir's doing.
That's cool.
That depends. Is Manto awake?
Oh.
Krick takes the mirror and starts doing it. He goes, "Don't worry, guys. We don't need to hold hands. Just goes, show me Bashir."
You do need to be attuned to it.
I feel like something's gonna happen soon. Maybe we wait till the evening. We'll do it in the evening.
Yeah.
All right.
About 10 minutes anyway, so we can always call it.
Yeah,
It
for
actually
sure.
disappeared.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so as the second wind then continues drifting away from Zalthar 4 in the direction of the Tears of Saluna, Toril, Vaults of Karsus, all that fun stuff. The Astral Sea is unnaturally calm. You know, there's drifting colors pass on by, little bits of debris hanging motionless in the air, and you guys are just continuing your travels through here. But as the day goes on, a few hours into the day, the helm shudders. It's kind of the whole ship kind of slows down a bit. You know, it doesn't shudder violently, but more so kind of nervously as it begins to do that little bit of a slowdown.
That's not normal.
I'll knock on the deck and be like, Topola?
Yeah, there must be something nearby, guys. Is you got
When you
eyes on deck of anything?
I run to the front of the ship. I try to see just what the hell is going on.
Let me go ahead and make a perception check. Does anyone else? Well, she yells at Langston. You're the one that said it to her. Any sort of response or anything as well?
I'll be like, something like what? Is there an inkling or we just working with something?
At least our size, if not bigger.
Oh, fantastic. If Rampu's looking at the front, I think I'm under starboard. I'll run to the left side of the ship and see if there's anything behind an asteroid or something.
Okay.
And also check and see.
Krick's doing the same.
I got a 16.
Cool.
I got a dirty 20.
Perception.
Good thing we're doing all this now before combat, because damn well I'm not going to roll higher than a 6.
Right? Get it. Get it.
And as Rampu runs to the front to look around, Krick running one way, Langston the other. It's not until you guys are all kind of looking around, not seeing anything for a moment, shouting out to each other, "Do you see something? Do you?" It's not until Langston looks up into the air above, wherein darkness begins to fold over you guys, begins to shadow you guys, and you see this massive scorpion-shaped Spelljammer ship kind of detach from wild space and descend over your guys' head. It's got this crimson-like glowing hull veined with gold and some black kind of veins running through the metal hull of it, trailing all around it. And behind it, you see this one massive kind of tail kind of arched behind its back, and over top of it with the stinger pointed down in your guys' direction. It makes no sound, no warning shot. It simply descends slowly, and the shadow gets larger and larger. And
Maybe they're friendly?
Yes. Shadow people love to be friends.
I mean, they could be.
Somebody has to be your friend.
so as the
Are those
scorpion,
claws? Oh, what the fuck is that?
it's a massive scorpion ship. Yes, as it descends over you guys, you can see the full thorax of it now. Its claws included, and leaning over the edge, you see snake-headed humanoids with high-grade military weapons aimed down in your direction. And
High-grade military weapons.
that is where we will pick it up the next time we get together.
Fuck is
Super.
Dun, dun, dun.
They got stinger missiles.
Yep.
Fuck. Ah, stinger missiles. See what you did there.
That's right. All right. Well, that is tonight's session. Anything before we call it a night?
Wow. Wow.
I hope Dervik and Davion are ready to get to work.
Right?
Yeah.
They're in, right?
They are in indeed. Yeah, so we'll pick it up here next time we get together with this scorpion-shaped spelljammer ship descending over you guys' heads, crewed with some snake-headed humanoids, and we'll see what that's all about. Thank you guys for playing. Thanks anyone for watching. Anything else to add before we say ta-ta for now?
This was awesome.
All right, great.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta
Good
for now.
roleplay.
Great session. Yeah, absolutely. Good to be
Was
back
fun.
after a few weeks. Go ahead and take that nice short rest because we'll be back at you next week, next Sunday, and look out for those goblins under the stairs. Take it easy, guys. Adios.
Litigators.